So speaking of lightning, kind of brings us into season 2 with Stormfront.
Oh boy. Now, that's when lightning struck, honestly, and literally it lives up to the name.
A complete replacement for
Translucent.
Honestly, a Translucent's death in season 1,
Yeah.
unexpected.
The way you kill the superheroes in this universe,
Yeah.
orifices. Remember, if you look at them,
Yes.
so all of the damages are coming from the eye sockets, from the
They're-
cavity.
Yeah, the only places in the human body which is
Body.
considered soft.
Yes,
Soft tissue.
soft tissue.
Although Superman Returns would disagree with you.
Why?
They shot him in the eye, and it just bounced.
Oh yeah, yes. That's true. That's true. That's true.
She can fly. She got better social media presence
Yeah.
than anybody,
Yeah.
even Homelander. I think she really threatened Homelander.
Yeah. Yes, because she's very popular, and she's also the reason why Homelander eventually got his mojo back.
He went up many points afterwards.
And if you think about it, in a lot of ways, she was also then replacing, of course, for Homelander. She was replacing Madeline.
Mother figures and
Just some
let's not forget,
companionship.
Stormfront is 100 years old. There's that mother figure plus companion plus someone who actually understands him.
She
because
tolerates him.
I think she actually cared about him.
It's
Yeah.
difficult to think of Stormfront caring about anybody. If you had to tag somebody as maybe she had feelings for,
Yeah.
it would be Homelander. I would still say Homelander was a means to an end for her.
To create the Aryan race.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Blonde hair, blue eyes,
Yeah.
poster boy.
Yes, but here the way she does it is she does it through social media. She doesn't show her Nazi roots.
When she talked to Homelander, she said, "You have fans, I have soldiers." She was trying to gather an army through social media. It's amazing what you can do with a couple of memes and hate speeches, indirect hate speeches.
Yes,
You know,
because it's her position, and then her affirming the prejudices of the people. Yeah, she's very successful in that regard. She's the first person to have been injected with
Compound V.
She's the wife of Vought.
Of the founder of Vought.
Yeah.
She was the right-hand man to Hitler.
historical figures, even Goebbels.
Goebbels, yeah.
Yeah.
The miscommunication
Yeah, I
person.
mean,
of Hitler.
there was lots of major references to how, she was
The Nazi
She was
regime,
in
yeah.
the Nazi regime. You know. Here's the funny part: Frederick defected.
Yeah, because they were losing already.
That's what so many of the scientists back then, they just like, we're just going to take you right from Germany. Bring you here.
That's what they were doing.
Yeah, this is different.
Which again in Marvel movies
Oh yeah.
is what they did with,
The guy from Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one they put in a
You
computer.
know,
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
Literally, yeah.
And in the movie Winter Soldier, he actually became Hydra and Shield at the same time. The whole works and thing when during the Cold War, where scientists were just going Russia, America, Russia, America, Russia, America.
They anticipated the next big fight is with, depending on whose side you're on.
The nuclear options.
Yes.
Yeah. Anybody played Metal Gear?
Yes, I did.
Exactly. There you go. Let's not forget the fact that she's immortal probably draws too much attention. So her using her powers and then over age or something like that,
They might discover her.
or then afterwards she might have a weakness. They might capture her, get some testing done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she is the pilot. She's the first test subject. The guinea pig. So you can't lose the asset. She's strong though. I mean,
Yeah.
She's strong.
she's strong
Physically.
and the thing is,
She has high endurance.
she
She was
has
able to withstand Homelander's laser.
Laser, yeah.
laser. You know that final fight
Yes.
between them and
Maeve, Kimiko, Starlight, and
Stormfront.
yeah,
Yeah,
just shows how strong she is. Like Starlight was there, Kimiko was there. Kimiko was the strongest of the. Well, she's the only one who has superpowers. But
Yeah.
the two of them can't
Handle. Yeah.
handle her. It was only when Maeve stepped in that she got defeated.
I was like, I gasped the moment Maeve just came in there and just like she was saving the day. It was like when Wonder Woman just comes in and she like
Saved Batman.
Yeah, that was a change. That was the start of the change of her arc because she really hates Homelander.
I think fear is what always
Yes.
kind of kept her with the Seven.
I think it's like she stopped not caring. She went through an entire period of putting on the facade that she actually cared. She actually did not care.
Yeah.
Then she stopped not
Not
caring.
caring.
Yeah, but I think Starlight became like an influence on her. A reminder of what she used to be.
You know, and you know in that fight, so in the comics, so you know Stormfront's a guy, right? And the backstory about that is, you know, the composition of the boys in the comics. They've got an Irish guy, a British guy, and then Frenchie is a French guy, and then MM is an American,
Yeah.
and then Kimiko is of course Japanese. Stormfront is sort of a representation of the Nazi
Right. And
uprising,
they're
and these are the allies that so they got defeated. So it's a complete.
Didn't you like that none of the boys, and by that boys, I mean
useless.
men, the men,
They was
did
useless.
nothing.
They
Nothing.
couldn't do anything.
They did nothing, man. Nothing.
So they do covert ops. That's what they're good at.
Let's not forget there was even something in Vought, a major coup that we didn't know about. The mind blowing.
Yeah.
The mind blowing.
We didn't know when this was happening.
Yeah, I didn't expect this to happen.
And the problem is, nobody knew until the end of the season that it was.
Victoria Newman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in the hearing. It's like she got clear view of her targets.
Yes, it wasn't expected. We were expecting Cindy because we knew that Cindy escaped the Sage Grove.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to come to that point later.
Yes.
And she had similar powers to Victoria.
But I wasn't really surprised on Victoria, you know, being implanted there because it's a smart move. That's how corporates think.
The director of the CIA.
Yeah.
The brunette. Yes,
Yeah.
the brunette. Right before her mind was blown. The first one had her mind blown.
Yeah.
She said it was a coup. So afterwards in season 3, we noticed that Victoria and Edgar had a relationship, father-daughter. So that's what she meant later on as a coup. Edgar was playing it on both sides
Yeah.
Yes.
to get more approvals, but he needed to make it look good, so he needed an enemy. The enemy was Victoria.
Yeah.
She's against the.
He wanted to get out of the superhero business.
Yes.
And get into politics.
Yes.
And then remember that when he said that Vought is a pharmaceutical company and their product is V.
is V
And let's not forget, Homelander was distributing Compound V
to terrorists.
so that he can create supervillains
Yeah.
to boost his ratings, get more points. But the problem is nobody knows except Edgar and some other people. The whole idea of the hero being an image more than a job,
Yes.
you know, she started realizing what's the point of doing the job anymore.
Maeve became good eventually.
Maeve was always good, but it's the caring part.
Yeah, she gave up.
If the whole thing became an image, I gotta go save someone. What if they sue? What if they filmed it? Your hands become tied.
Yes. Yes.
And this goes back to what Madeline said. If you preferred saving people so much, she said it to Starlight. Why not become a cop?
Because that's what cops do.
I think she said because you like the attention. They think so much that these heroes, all of them, like the attention more than the actual job.
Yes, that's was the whole point. I mean, they're not into. It's a persona that they're trying to project to the public. So sorry, and just going back to that, you know, that scene where Victoria was right there and looking at the people. You know, there's a scene. You know, where you don't realize she's the one doing it.
Yeah.
She was appearing that she's panicking, right? She was like, all that time she was actually targeting the people that she wanted to kill.
Now we've seen in the final the season finale of season 2 that her eyes were going back during.
That's
I think she was targeting someone she was not seeing. It would have been completely noticeable if she
was doing that in the courtroom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think her powers means if she's looking at someone, it would become very noticeable. And I mean, if she's looking at someone, her eyes don't have to go back. But if she's using indirect sight, she thinks of somebody. She killed the head of the Church of the Collective in the season finale.
But she wasn't looking directly at.
Exactly. That's when the eyes started going back. In the hearing, the eyes were not going back. I think she needs line of sight for direct contact.
Yeah.
People right in front of her. But she needs extra concentration for indirect contact. We don't even know the limitations of her powers.
Yeah, because it's
all psychic. You know,
I don't know if it's inconsistency. Like even the first episode in season 3 where she met her old friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what he did was cover her eyes. So that
All right. So now,
Yeah.
now let's jump to season 3.